Hello, a very good evening to you. This is the scene here at the Lusail Stadium, just to the north of the Doha city centre. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we have a very intriguing match to bring you, this World Cup round of 16 tie. It's Canada against Morocco.
Absolutely, this should be a good game. I think both sides deserve to be here, but whichever team plays to their full potential should make it into the quarterfinals. It's going to be a good game.
And here's the starting lineup for Canada.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And here's how Morocco will line up.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
And so the battle commences. Chair. Here's Boufal. Danger here as he runs at them. And players waiting in the centre. Well, really it had to be further away from the keeper.
Oh, big moment here, Derek.
And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
Well, as you can see, he has to get rid of that quicker. That's a poor mistake from the keeper.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Steven Eustachio. Here's Boufal. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Good-looking sequence. Chair. Youssef En-Nesyri. Oh, in with a chance. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. It is to be a throw-in. Amala. This looks threatening. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. Sofiane Amrabat. Oh, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Steven Eustachio. And a chance for him on the flank. Firing it in. He can't hold on to it. Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
This attack looks highly promising. Delivered into the area here. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping!
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
And over comes the corner. Munir. And room now out on the wing. Tejon Buchanan. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. So now a corner. Delivering it. Not really the ideal clearance. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Great strong tackle. Throw in forthcoming. Jonathan Osorio. Davies. Danger averted. Determined defending. Hakimi. And it's with Amrabat. Oh, a nice looking pass. Now he's got to stay calm. What a block! Failed to keep hold of it. And a good-looking pass. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. En-Nesyri. Opportunity! Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And the short option preferred. And they deal with the threat this time. Plenty of options. But timely defending when it mattered. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. He's in behind. It's got to be. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. What an incredible save.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. Couldn't keep it. Sofiane Boufal. Pressing high to win the ball. Opportunity here. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Miller. He's managed to lose his marker, but no damage done. That's the main thing. Is it going to be? Superb stop. It's a short corner. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. And that's a corner. But he's gone short with it. Munir! Still a chance. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Miller. Osorio has it. Running with the ball confidently. Now will the cross work out for them? Well, able to survive that attacking push. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, thumped clear. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Boufal. Will it happen for them? And the cross into the middle. Well, it still could be dangerous. And that'll roll through to the keeper. The attack just fizzling out in the end. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. And he read it well, intercepting it. And Canada have the ball again. Atiba Hutchinson. Scott Kennedy. Well, nicely cut out. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Will appear to be on the cusp of being booked, but got away with that one. Intercepting it intelligently. Boufal. And as a defender, you really have to concentrate to the maximum to bar the door, as he did then. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, managing to beat him. Targets available, cross comes in. But keeper's ball, they'll be disappointed with that delivery. possibilities inside the box. Must be. Chance maybe. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Just the clearance that was needed. He's in here. Real chance. There it is. A fantastic goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. 20 minutes remaining. He's got space. And a good-looking ball. And problem solved for now. Chair. Here's Boufal. Boufal. And the referee has given the corner. So maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. Keen to take it short here. That's a nice looking ball. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Messina, and reading it absolutely superbly. Chance to run at them. But they took care of the situation defensively. Lousa. Sofiane Boufal. And it's with Amrabat. Imran Lousa. Here's Boufal. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And space to attack. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. It's a perfect challenge.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Well, very effective play in possession. Oh, a smart save to keep them in it.
Well, that keeps it interesting, but they're running out of time here.
He's driven in the corner. Well, tremendous block. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Well, it still could be dangerous. Oh, really close, just failed to keep his attempt down. Into an attacking position, it's not too late for them. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. He's lost it. El Kabi. On to David. And they know they need to stop him. Oh, big chance. Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
They cannot be separated here, and it's on Youssef En-Nesyri. So back in business here, the first period of extra time, and it might well come down to mental fortitude. Who wants this more? An awful lot of green space to run into. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Trying to deliver it accurately. And the ball is loose. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
Yes, they just have to make sure they stay defensively compact here. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Moving forward effectively. Chance to play it in. Well, it was a poor attempt, and a goal kick it is.
Well, there's the confirmation. That was nowhere near to crossing the line, was it?
Steven Eustachio. Now with David. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Munir. And Canada come away with it. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Simple catch, really. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Yahya Jabran. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Making sure it didn't get past him. Munir. Amala. Half-time in extra time, and still they are... Well, on they go. Second period of extra time is underway. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Not a great pass. Firing it in and getting across to stop it. Well, they're going for the short one. And cuts inside. Well, he didn't miss by very much at all. Johnston. Buchanan. On the attack. Is there to be late drama? Teammates in the middle. Not messing around with that clearance. And blocked for now. Crossing opportunity. Well, defenders having to cover up. Fine teamwork to win it back. Moving it forward. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. El Kabi. Ryan May. Just the challenge that was required. And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Space afforded him. Crossing possibilities. It always had the potential to go the distance, and it And so the penalty shootout about to commence, and as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. And he's beaten the keeper. Oh, he saved it! Clinical as always, in front of goal. Can he remain calm? And he's taken the low road. Beautifully done. So lethal in front of goal. Can he get the better of the keeper? And it's gone in. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. You want a pressure cooker, this is it. He must score. And he finds the net, he could hardly miss. A goal here to finish it. An expertly taken penalty to get his team through.
Well, that's a great penalty, isn't it? He never looked like missing, did he? And you have to say, he was under so much pressure there.
I think it's accurate to say, Stuart, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, he should be on the winning side after that performance because he was outstanding, especially in front of goal, but his team defended so poorly today.
Youssef En-Nesyri.
I wish I could give the world
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hello, great to have you with us. Welcome to the distinctive Al Bayt Stadium with its tent-like structure. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And really looking forward to bringing you this World Cup round of 16 match. It's Morocco versus Canada.
Absolutely, this should be a good game. I think both sides deserve to be here, but whichever team plays to their full potential should make it into the quarterfinals. It's going to be a good game.
And the match begins. Kennedy, Atiba Hutchinson, and the ball with Alphonso Davies. And Milan Borjan with it. Sam Adekubi. Adekubi. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Sofiane Amrabat. That's a good-looking ball. Munir. And he takes on the shot. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, Derek, he's the perfect finisher. He's got a great shot on him. His movement is excellent. And in 1v1 situations, you always expect him to score.
A corner will ensue. Delivering it. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. And a throw in for Canada. Adekubi, well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw in conceded. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Kennedy. Over the touchline for a throw. Win. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Amala. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Jonathan Osorio. Steven Eustachio. Getting forward. Useful ball to the near post. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. Sofiane Amrabat. Sofiane Boufal. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish, but the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Jonathan Osorio. An alert intervention. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. And very deftly cut out. And they know they need to stop him. This could square the game. Oh, but no! Heroism flashed in front of his eyes. Couldn't take the chance.
Well, I think that's a poor miss. They really should be level now. Will they come to regret that?
Nayef Aguerd. Amala. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Will they get themselves level here? And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Amala. Well read to ease the pressure. Will he find the net? Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Short corner it is. Hakimi. Can he open the door to a potential goal? Electing to cross into the centre. Did look as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. This might have potential. Crossing into the middle. A deft clearance. Davies. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself.
Of course, stats don't always tell the story, but on this occasion, they certainly do, because they haven't been good enough in the top third of the pitch. And I'm not sure we're going to see anything change here.
Well, now on the ball, can they add a bit of danger to the mix? Munir. And he did well to cut it out. Now can they counter clinically? Good visualisation and execution. Well, couldn't keep it. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And it's played into the centre. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Plenty of running room in the wide position. And a good-looking ball. Able to close down the shot. Now how about the short corner? And making the move to the inside. Well, disappointing end to the move. Chance to do damage. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And space to exploit, maybe. Oh, good-looking run. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Buchanan. Oh, terrific pass. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
Perfect tackle. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, it's a top-class save from a top-class goalkeeper. That's absolutely brilliant.
Munir. Sofiane Boufal. Very quick thinking there. Davies. Aguerd. So a half an hour remaining. We'll take it away. He won the ball. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Aguerd. Saiss with it. He'll try his luck here. Well, after that attempt, gobbled up by the keeper. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Atiba Hutchinson. Well read to win possession back. And Nasiri. It was going to take an audacious effort to beat the goalkeeper from there. Ball back with Canada here. Promising sequence. Opportunity! And keeping it out. 20 minutes to go in this one. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it petered out. Space on the flank. Crossing opportunity. What a vital intervention. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. And take it away. He's managed to lose his marker, using his body to good effect. Difficult to stop him. Simple save, really. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Foul. Surely. And strike it and pushed onto the woodwork. Real chance. He had to react and did. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. Making a bit of headway. And it's still on for him. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Big chance. Great defending here. Steven Eustachio. Davies in position but pressure to cope with. What a block! And he didn't hesitate. Good thing too.
Well, he's so quick off his line. That's great goalkeeping, you have to say.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Ball's gone. Buchanan. And whipped into the box. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Munir. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. This could level it! And a decent save, full credit. And there goes the final whistle. We can say it officially now. They're through to the quarter-finals. Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the... Hello and welcome to the Al Bayt Stadium here in the northern Qatari city of Al Khor. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And really looking forward to bringing you this World Cup round of 16 match. It's Morocco versus Canada.
Absolutely, this should be a good game. I think both sides deserve to be here, but whichever team plays to their full potential should make it into the quarterfinals. It's going to be a good game.
Well, later in the game he might have seen yellow, but not at this early point.
Yeah, but I'm with the referee. It's a foul, but no card.
Well, he had it on target, but it was never going to trouble the keeper. Atiba Hutchinson. Excellent vision. Now a decent position. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. An unforced error, you've got to say. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Well, that's how to take a free kick, but no goal in the end.
Well, he's such a threat from set plays, and you just saw why. That was such a good effort.
Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. An effective challenge. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
Corner kick played in. Being pressed and pressed high. With a textbook interception. Useful looking position, you've got to say. And it's in! 1-0, they've breached the defence.
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They've played some great football in this game, and they fully deserve this goal.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Oh, that's a really good run. He has time to play it over. And he cuts in from the wing. Putting it wide from there. Disappointing.
Well, there you have it. Plenty of chances created, lots of good attacking football, but the finishing has been terrible, and they may live to regret it come the end of the game.
Delivered into the area here. Danger averted for now. Oh, in with a chance. Can he convert? Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Well, the keeper can breathe a big sigh of relief.
Well, he can. That was so unlucky. How close was that? Well, that would certainly have put them in a great position. But with only a one-goal lead, they're never going to be able to relax.
Yes, in possession again, and maybe another opportunity developing here. He's got the right idea with that pass. Still looking to get the shot off. Oh, he's blocked it! And the referee has given the corner, so maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. Now really meat and drink to the keeper under the circumstances. And Nasiri. This is looking threatening. Big chance! And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here!
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So back underway following the equaliser. He's beaten his man. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Well, the counter chance looks very real. All hands on deck. Gives it a go. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. And over comes the corner. Well, no problems defensively. Hakimi. That's a useful cross. I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. The first half here comes to an end. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Atiba Hutchinson. Speculative effort here. And a timely intervention. Buchanan. Well, space for them here. Well, the only way to say it is he got it all horribly wrong, Stuart.
Well, he has to make the keeper work harder than that. That's a tame finish.
Now, looking dangerous here. Can they forge ahead? No, chance missed.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Amala, and it's with Amrabat. Chair. Well blocked, but he must clear it away. Well, not the pass he had in mind. 30 minutes to go then. Eustachio. Buchanan. No worries for the keeper. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Promising possession, this. Clean challenge. Good thing from his point of view. Sofiane Boufal. Boufal. Atiba Hutchinson. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Great opportunity. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Well, that'll be a free kick. And opting for the lenient approach, the referee, rather than cautioning him. Chance to cross. Oh, surely. In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here. So back underway at 3-1. Eustachio. Can they exploit the space out wide? And a useful cross. Oh, brilliant effort, but the woodwork getting in the way.
Well, it's super skilled, Derek. He made such good contact with the ball. He just can't believe he hasn't scored there.
Just 10 minutes to go. Munir makes his way in field. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
And the substitution will occur now. Can he make it count? An important challenge, but they've got themselves back into it. A lifeline in this game, and this could be a dramatic finale.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Well-timed tackle. Jonathan David. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. The final whistle, and Canada are through to the quarter-finals.